It is time now for Kara's Cure. So how can you lose weight and actually reverse pre-diabetes?
Board-certified holistic nutritionist Erika Dworkin is here to talk about what to do before your next doctor's appointment to reverse common health issues.
Welcome, Erika.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people might know you used to own the Parkade Health Shop in Manchester, and your father was famous, where people came from all over the place to kind of get to the root of their health issues. So we're happy to have you.
They did.
Just for a moment, you know, let people know what exactly is pre-diabetes.
So pre-diabetes is a reversible degenerative condition that's characterized by high blood sugar that is higher than normal, but not high enough to be diagnosed as type 2 diabetes, also known as adult onset diabetes.
Now, the statistics are pretty incredible. You say 88 million adults, more than 1 in 3 have pre-diabetes, but what's more, 84% of them don't even know they have it.
Yeah, it's really astounding. It's really unfortunate, and that's why I'm so grateful to be here today to help people understand that there are no symptoms for prediabetes, and they can start preventing the development of prediabetes or type 2 diabetes by recognizing that if they are overweight, that's a tremendously high risk, especially if they're obese, if they have a body mass index of over 30.
Of over 30.
Of over 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you say, first of all, the good thing is there's hope. Number one, you say the first thing is to change your diet.
It is, yes. So I encourage my clients who are overweight to start with detoxing. And so what that means is they can start with detoxing every day. So using green tea, veggie juicing with organic veggie juices. And that can be a range of juices. Also, there are a number of other ways to detox. There are essential oils that I'm a really big fan of. There's something called certified pure tested grade essential oils that can actually be used internally. So one of those might be grapefruit. Another one might be tangerine. So there are different ways to detox on a daily basis. And that I think is really important. Also, intaking quite a bit of fiber is a good idea. And water, the amount of water that would be taken in would be 8-ounce glasses, that's 64 ounces, up to half your body weight in ounces in water.
And a lot of these things are now available over the counter. Like, you can get juiced items just about anywhere, especially in health stores.
Absolutely. It doesn't have to be a really big project. I try to keep things really simple with my clients. So I live my life really simply. So I urge people to get their juices wherever they can. Fresh is always better, but it's really easy to get a juicer and juice every day. And it's not that complicated, and you can certainly get them on the go.
So let's talk about exercise. Exercise regularly really helps to reverse this trend. But you say it's counterintuitive, but over-exercising is not what you want to do.
Right. And so so many people especially, maybe less so now, but in the past, people were exercising maybe 40 minutes to an hour. They were doing a lot of aerobics. And what that can do is cause increased production of cortisol, which can cause storage of fat. So I do it myself, and I urge other people, my clients and customers, to do what's called high intensity interval training. Mm-hmm. So what that means is you're doing it in intervals. So you're like, for 1 minute, you might do a regular pace, and then or 2 minutes, you might do regular pace, and then 30 seconds, you would do a picked up pace. And what that does is it increases your metabolism. It increases production of human growth hormone, and it lowers body fat but increases body mass. Oh, and another really cool thing about what's called HIIT training is that it enables you to burn fat and calories up to 72 hours after you exercise.
Which is great. Now, we have a little less than a minute left. I know we're going to get to talk about this more this afternoon on the Kara's Cure Show on the Channel 3 app. But the last thing, the sleep is a big problem for a lot of folks. Sleeping is another way that you really want people to reverse prediabetes. It can really help.
Yes. So it's really, I did this research relatively recently, and I was amazed at how much inability or not sleeping properly is tied to a risk for prediabetes and therefore type 2 diabetes. So what the risk range is less than 5 hours, or believe it or not, higher than 8 hours, more than 8 hours of sleep.
Okay.
So it's really
got to be in the sweet spot.
So, right. And so I urge people to really address their sleep apnea if they have it. And it's very widespread. I saw quite a bit at the Parkade Health Shop, and I'm still seeing it. And so it's not something that people should ignore. They really
need to get a handle on that. Erika, we're out of time for right now, but we will continue this conversation on the Kara's Cure Show on the Channel 3 app. You can watch the whole thing, maybe share it with a loved one. But thank you for being here, and we'll continue a little bit.